Yeah.
All right, but this is the car that Cassian wanted to show us.
This is the big one. So
It's a Kia, right?
So today we are being joined by Sam Crack. He will be stopping by later today in his Ferrari 612 to collaborate on a video. Sam is a super nice guy. We're gonna kind of give him a quick tour of the showroom, show him around. Showroom is a little bit empty at the moment, actually incredibly busy at the same time. Cars will come in here and last only a couple of days until they sell. This wheel is actually a Koenigsegg 1-to-1 wheel. It's entirely made of carbon fiber. It is one of the first, or maybe even the first, carbon fiber wheel. Koenigsegg is the one who kind of started that, so it's been kind of a mainstream trend since then, but pretty cool to just have it here, as we did have the 1-to-1 here at our shop a couple of years ago. If you come in here, we actually have our lounge. Massive flat screen. Maybe at some point we can get in a racing simulator of some sort, or maybe GTA 5 or something.
What's new? A Lamborghini with an engine out of it. Well, I shouldn't say that, because mine's got the engine in it still. But mine's just a Volkswagen, you know. This is a real Lambo.
This is a proper old school. This is a Diablo 6.0, so it's one of the later years of the Diablo, just before the Murcielago came out. I've never seen a green Diablo ever. It's Verde Ithaca, and it's just like a proper Lambo color.
Just this guy right here.
Well, it comes with the car.
Well, the headlight itself, yeah, it's from a Nissan, right?
Yes.
But just this carbon piece, I want to say is like $800 or $1,000 used for set. Yeah.
It covers like the Nissan logo, I believe.
Oh, is that all done?
Yeah, it's literally only there to cover the Nissan logo.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet Ferrari F12 with a pretty sweet license plate. Yeah.
All right, but this is the car that Cassian wanted to show us.
This is the big one. So this is
It's a Kia, right?
Pontiac Aztek.
Cassian, tell us a little bit more about this.
So
No,
this is a Koenigsegg CCXR Special Edition. It's one of two ever produced. I believe the other one's over in Russia somewhere. And it's basically built off the CCX, runs on bioethanol fuel. This one, the Special Edition, was the first Koenigsegg to actually use their own paddle shift transmission. Fully exposed carbon fiber. Also, I quite like these little blue accents that kind of match the lip and the headlights. This little vent right here. This car is from 2008. It has a 4.8 liter twin supercharged V8 producing 1,018 horsepower and a top speed of about 250 miles an hour, thereabout. For those who don't know, we are a certified Koenigsegg service center, so this car is in for service. And we actually took the car out for a drive about 2 weeks ago, so got some really incredible rollers of the car, which I will show you right now.
The way the carbon weave is, how perfect it is, and then I'm sure there's some sort of clear over it, but it's just outstanding in person.
Yeah, and it's got these cool little vents right here. And also the roof comes off. So Koenigsegg's, I believe all Koenigseggs, the roof does come off, so it becomes a Targa. You kind of see inside, I don't know if it's too dark inside. Change the speedo. It says 260 miles an hour, so you kind of get a sense how fast it is. Got a massive rear wing, and then part of the engine is also exposed, which I quite like. A whole bunch of like little random Koenigsegg crests, like the logo all over the car. So this car is here for service. It's been here for about 2 months now, but really it's just because parts are stuck over in Sweden. The amount of attention it gets is it's nuts.
We're going to take it out a little later, right?
Yeah, you're driving.
I'll drive?
Yeah.
The Koenigsegg? I don't know about that. I'm afraid to even get within like 3 feet from it.
12C Spider in
How
for
you doing?
service. A 430 Scuderia, one of, if not, I'd say a top 5 driving Ferrari experience.
And in my opinion, these are they're like the best Ferrari value, and they've crept up quite a bit in value. But the 360 Challenge Stradale actually costs a little bit more than this, and this is just like a way better car all around.
Of course, no carpets. It's all stripped out.
Yeah.
It's just no sound deadening.
They released the actual production numbers of a Challenge Stradale. So you know that there's a finite amount, like very few. They didn't make a lot, right?
No. Yeah.
And they say they don't make a lot of these, but they never actually release the production numbers.
Dude, you're right.
So in theory, they think that there's a ton more of these Scuderias than there are Challenge Stradales, and that's why the Challenge Stradale costs more, just because it is rarer, even though the numbers don't exist.
I've been in this industry for 4 years, but I've never seen a Challenge Stradale.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of these. The highly green McLaren 570S right there. It's finished in mantis green, so that car just came in yesterday. Super clean car. It's got yellow calipers, green stitching inside, and
Look, there's a lot of insane cars here, but they have a handful of my favorite cars in the world, and that's what we want to focus on here. Let's go see those. You know what car that is, right?
oh yeah,
What is it? Say
Ferrari.
no.
the NSX.
No.
Oh, okay.
The Audi R8, dude. Look how many- Audi R8s are the best, in my opinion, supercars anybody can buy, especially if you're starting out and
I
you want to
agree.
buy a supercar.
Honestly, V8 or V10. I think they're both.
Very good. A lot of fun. You can handle them very simply because they're all-wheel drive. And they're just beautiful cars. And again, I think a timeless design. And these, you got these two, but you got another one somewhere too, right?
We just got in a black on black Spider. This is, we just sold this. It's a V10. It's the first generation. I think it's a 2012. 6-speed manual, classic gated, clink kind of feel.
The R8 is very comfortable. The Gallardo thrashes you around just a little bit more.
Oh yeah, you put it in
It's
Corsa.
fun.
Yeah.
But this is the best, in my opinion. Like, I love these
Just
cars so much.
overall, even just like as a daily.
It's making me feel awful here because mine's only a V8. This
I mean,
is
dude, I love the V8 too. Not to, especially like putting exhaust on the V8 sounds pretty sick.
everything in here, man, sold.
355 is sold. That's what I was telling Sam. We're actually a bit low right now on inventory because it's so hard to find cars right now. And when we do find cars, they sell pretty quick. So I mean, it's a good problem to have, but I mean, it's hard to kind of hold on to them for more than a week, it seems like. We have an orange Aventador coming in next week. Gallardo.
This is 750, 765, or is this a
720. So this is 720. Easily fastest car in here.
Yeah.
I mean, like we were talking earlier, just the performance.
And-
570 is already like picture pants fast.
Two very good working Ferrari 360s here.
Yeah.
Two, both Spiders. We have here 05. So this is actually like really rare. 05 is
05 is the last year of this car. Yeah. Super clean car. I mean, 360s are a great first Ferrari, or first supercar in general, really.
It's a great Ferrari because it is a mid-engine. It is something that engine doesn't have to come out for everything. Another thing that you get on this, which you don't get on any of the modern ones, is an actual glass engine bay with a convertible top.
Right.
So that's another thing that makes them a tremendous value and
Yeah.
totally overlooked, I think. Lamborghini Gallardo, if you get a convertible, I don't think you get the
or
glass
458 Spider, you don't see
You don't get it.
You don't see it, and so you kind of can appreciate the craftsmanship that much more. One car that's really held its value tremendously well is a Murcielago, especially the LP640s. This is a Roadster, Porsche Cayman. Also, fantastic entry level,
Yes.
sports car.
That's a gateway supercar drug. I had that was the first fancy car, let's call it, that I ever bought, was a Cayman S, not that body styled one before it.
This is a 1990 Testarossa. I mean,
I saw the white one from Miami Vice down at the concourse.
like the same
The
one.
real one, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was there at the concourse. I have a picture of it on my phone. I'll show
that's
it to you.
cool.
What I love about this place is it just doesn't have that dealership feeling. It has more like an art gallery feeling. And then Cassian tells me that this engine bonnet, this is really special. What is this off of?
This is from a Ferrari Enzo. We actually had an Enzo in a few years back, and I guess it came in somehow damaged or something, so they had to send us a new one. We just kept it and we decided to hang it up.
Yeah, okay.
So this is a Naples car.
Everyone in Naples has one of
That's-
these, yeah. 17.
This over an M4 for me all day
Yeah.
long. Just exhaust sound overall. I just think it's
I also really like muscle cars. And so one of the things is you can appreciate like the muscle car side to the AMGs, which
Does
doesn't
have
come
that
through
feel.
on any of the M cars or
Yeah.
anything. Yeah. This is something that I don't know a lot about, but I know people love. NSX. It looks all original except for the wheels.
Yep.
For sale?
It is for sale. Got 80,000 miles on it. But I mean, super clean. I feel like it's already drawn in a lot of enthusiasts in here already.
I would say. I mean, it definitely. First of all, it stands out,
Uh huh.
and people want. This is like mint with a stick shift.
Yeah.
That's ideal spec.
Mhm.
Everything but maybe, I don't know, those are aftermarket wheels, yeah.
Yeah.
The wheels are, yeah.
Yeah. But everything
We
else
have,
about
we have
it.
the originals.
Okay, everything, if you got the originals, and this is exactly what everybody wants from what I know on that car.